I had a relatively good job. I was running a CNC machine. It just means computer numeric controlled machine. You had to be relatively intelligent to run the machine, to make the computations on what adjustments to put in the machine. But it just got to the point where factory work is not only monotonous, it's dirty. It's the same thing every day. And so I just came home one day and told my wife, I said, I need to change. I actually went part-time at the factory. I worked Saturdays and Sundays, 10-hour days, and then went to school Monday through Friday out at Northern Illinois University. So I was going to school, anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week, and then working weekends until I could get my degree and look at teaching. So somebody out here has a primary source document from a naval officer of the U.S. Navy. If you guys had to guess, do you think a naval officer would be for imperialism or would he be against imperialism? If you think he would be for, raise your hand. Remember the reasons why countries become imperialist. Economic interests, military interests, cultural superiority. The thing I love about teaching is, especially as a middle school teacher, is my classes change. It used to be every 44 minutes under the old schedule. This is the first year we've done block scheduling, so now it's changing every, about an hour and 20 minutes. I see a new group of students, and that automatically keeps it fresh. They can see right through someone who's going through the motions and someone who has passion.
You lucked out.
I could see it when I was their age. Some of the teachers I had that taught social studies, I could see that they weren't passionate in what they did. They were just doing something. And I've always been passionate about social studies. I can remember back in the second grade, I would check out every book in our library about historical events, whether that be Civil War or Prohibition era or World War II. And I think teachers who have a natural passion for what they do, they don't even have to work to get engaged students. Your passion alone engages them. Is imperialism good or bad?
Bad.
Okay, so this person says imperialism is bad because why?
They say it's bad because imperialism basically goes over everything that the Declaration of Independence states, such as it declares free liberty to all, and then they crossed out independence and wrote down dependence, that they're changing everything, basically saying that imperialism takes away the freedoms and liberties of everyone.
One of the things I try to tell them is it's okay to question things, because part of social studies is understanding that you're going to be studying people, and people have a purpose behind what they're trying to do. Like the lesson today. Sometimes, what the people were talking about in the textual documents that I was giving them, they weren't telling the whole story. They were telling their side of the story, what they wanted people to know. And if something was negative or if something went against their viewpoint, they ignored it or they left it out. And so I like the fact, I actually encourage the students to question something if they disagree with it, or question something if they're unsure about something. And that is okay, and it's something that I actually welcome in my class.